Yeah.
When you come in, you start sharing immediately. We have a very big or a lot of good and powerful topics to handle tonight. So once you come in, you start sharing so that everyone sees it, especially cadres, they see it is very, very important. Once you come in, you start sharing immediately, like I'm doing now. I'm trying to share on groups, where I belong, so that while I'm talking, everybody's participating, everybody's benefiting from what I'm saying, everybody's hearing the truth. There is a lot of things that we need to. You are live, Papa Harold. Yes, I'm live. There is a lot of things that we need to handle tonight, including those things that have been bothering you. You have been saying, Seer1, you are not seeing what is happening. So start sharing now. Let everybody start seeing. We have a lot to discuss tonight. Share in all the groups where you belong. Share on your wall so that your friends can tune in. Share everywhere. Let people know that Seer1 is live. So that we can start handling some cases and the stupidity of PF government. There is a lot of things I have to address today, which is very important things. So start sharing now. Share in all the groups. Usually, I don't allow cadres to come and watch me. And I know PF members are the first people to join because immediately I finish speaking, they start copying my everything I say. They start putting it in practice like I am the advisor to the president. But I'm not the advisor. So I want them to come and listen today so that they can see how stupid they have become and whatever they were doing in Malawi. I'm now about to tell the world what is going on. Glory, Lord. And for the sake of those who are not from Zambia, from other countries who have joined us today, I also have something important I want to share with you. How to use your imagination in how to use meditation to achieve great results. So it's also important that it's not just about politics, it's also about well-being. So start sharing, please. If you have just joined and you know that you have not shared, you are not a Jagaban. I love to talk to Jagabans. So make sure that you are sharing. Okay. Someone say, is this life? Yes, this is life. Chisanga Mubanga say, I'm watching you from Livingstone. How is Livingstone today? Christopher Siwale said, I'm watching. God bless you. Nana, just the laugh. Okay, God bless you, Nana. Josephine said, tell us. Harry Dole said, about manifestation. Expose those people who were in Malawi. Yes, the PF leaders went to Malawi to meet a witch doctor. I'm going to tell you a lot of things today because you see, when you talk about power in Africa, you are talking about Jagaban. I want to say something that many of you are going to be shocked about, but it's very important that you know so that you don't waste your time. When you talk about power in Africa, so long as the whole Africa is concerned, we are in the level 2. So if you see any prophet in Africa that is doing well, ask that person question. Ask him, do you know Seer1? They will tell you. If you see any witch doctor that is very powerful, that is respected in Africa, ask that person, do you know Seer1? Or do you know Godfather? They will tell you. So if you go behind me to say, let's get a witch doctor that will come and destroy what Seer1 did in our party, in this, they will still come to me to collect power to destroy it. So I'm going to tell you what happened with peer people that went to Malawi to seek for spiritual power from somebody that comes to me to collect supernatural power. So long as Africa is concerned, I am the dawn of power, the Don Corneo of power. It's not a story. It's not a prayer and fasting story. So long as Africa is concerned, and especially here in Southern Africa, so long as power is concerned, I am the Don Corneo of power. I don't have competition. If you go to any witch doctor that is very strong here in Southern Africa and ask him about Seer1, he will tell you. If you go to any pastor, any bishop, any prophet that is doing wonders here in Southern Africa, ask about Seer1, they will tell you. So if you go behind me, no, Seer1 has put confusion in our party, Seer1 is disorganizing our party, let's go and get somebody that will neutralize it. There is no one that will neutralize it. Even if you bring all the witch doctors together, ask anybody, ask my church people. Here in my house is where witch doctors come to collect power to help people. So when you are talking about going to Malawi to get a witch doctor, if he did it, I was going to kill him. So forget about that story. I'm going to come and talk about this. I don't want to start talking about it. I'm going to talk about it later. Today, what brought me here is that I want to teach you some things. I want to teach you some things about meditation and about imagination. I'm going to be brief. And then we are going to go into PF corruption, that useless party, that visionless party, the corrupt and confused party. We are going to talk a whole lot of things about them tonight. But before that, for the sake of people that have joined me, my church people, Jagabans from all over the world who don't want to hear something about Zambia, it doesn't concern them. I want to teach something before we proceed. Number one, I said, if you are just joining this broadcast and you have not shared it, share it now. You know that you have not shared, share it. You are joining this broadcast, you have not shared it, share it now, before I start. Now, I want to talk about meditation. Do you know that everything that happens to us happens in the mind? Everything, good thing, bad thing, everything that happens to us, it happens in the mind. This is where white people manage to play on our mind so much. They managed to play on our mind so much, and they got it so well because mind controls the body. Mind controls the system because mind controls everything. Mind controls what happens in our body. For example, when you go to pastor and say, Pastor, pray for me. When you go to all these pastors, especially those ones in Zambia that don't have powers, those ones that like making noise, when you go to them and say, pray for me, when they finish praying for you, they will tell you to say, have faith. Anywhere you go and pastor pray for you and tell you to say, have faith, it means that miracle will not be performed because of that pastor prayed. It will be performed because of your faith. Are you hearing what I'm saying now? Someone said, have you seen what happened in Chilabombe today? No, I'm coming there. There is a lot of things about Zambia that we are going to discuss tonight. But get exactly what I'm telling you about imagination and the reasoning. When pastor finish praying for you, especially all these pastors that claim to be born again, they claim to be children of God, they claim they don't have power. When they finish praying for you, they will tell you to say, have faith. If you don't have faith, miracle is not going to happen. What is faith? Faith is the condition of mind. Faith makes you believe that something will happen even if it has not happened. So when pastor finish praying for you and tell you to say have faith, that pastor does not have power to perform that miracle. That's why many of you go to church, pastor, you sow a seed, you give your tithe, and pastor pray for you. After praying for you, you say have faith that God has answered your prayer. That is mind game. If you have faith and miracle happen, it means it's not you. It's not that pastor that performed miracle. It is you. Faith means, for example, you know that you are sick. And you know, like for example, you know that you have cancer or HIV. And pastor finished praying for you and pastor say, have faith that God has healed you. If pastor prayed for you and you got healed, you don't need faith. Faith is what heals. Most of the miracles that happen in church today is faith. And faith is you. You are the one that create the faith. What does it mean? You recondition your brain. You change your brain. You know, you change your brain. You change your brain. You like you are sick and you believe that you are not sick. That's why white people put it in the Bible to say, let the sick say, I am healed. Once healing is in your brain, once healing is in your imagination, the sickness will go automatically. I have met a lady before when I was performing miracle at church. I was finished doing her work. I tell her to say, look, mama, what is wrong? She said, I've been HIV positive since I was 20 years old. This woman is now more than 70 years old. I've been HIV positive since I was 20 years old. When I was diagnosed with it, I didn't believe it. In my mind, I didn't put it on my mind. And from that time till I'm over 70 years old now, I have never taken medicine and I've never felt sick before. Meaning her mind is correct, her body is going to be correct. I have seen people that are diagnosed with HIV and AIDS and cancer and sicknesses within 1 year, 2 years, they die. Even if they are taking medicine, they die. Why? Because their mind has already said, this sickness is incurable, meaning it's not going to be cured, meaning I'm going to die. And because your brain is thinking about that, you are going to die. If you see many people that go to hospital and get diagnosed, many people that go to hospital and get diagnosed with sicknesses, once they are diagnosed, they start losing weight. They were not losing weight before because the mind was okay. But since they were told you have been diagnosed, you are positive, they start losing weight. Why? Because their brain, their imagination has changed. You cannot understand the power of imagination. You can hear a bad news about you, like I've given an example of HIV and AIDS. You can hear a bad news about you, doctor say, hey, you are sick. You are HIV positive. And when you get home, you start thinking about it. The more you are thinking about it, you start losing weight. You eat food, your mind is there. Anything happen in your body, like mosquito bite you, you wake up, you see it, you say, hey, it has started coming. Everything is now about AIDS. Everything is about AIDS. Your mind has been programmed to accept it, and your mind has been disturbed, and your skin is going to be disturbed. You can see many people receive news and they lose appetite and they stop eating. For example, you are looking for a job and somebody promised you to say, tomorrow I'm going to give you the job. You can see your mind changes, your brain changes. Appetite comes from nowhere to eat. You know, it's like the whole world is favoring you. You go there tomorrow, they disappoint you. Your mind changes again. You start losing weight. You stop eating. It's all about the mind. When you go to a pastor, pastor says, I'm going to pray for you. Have faith. I'm going to do work for you. Have faith. Know that when that healing happened, when that miracle happened, it was not the pastor, it was your mind. If you think, whatever you think so much is what happens in your body. Whatever you think so much is what happens in your body. Mind controls the body. If your mind is okay, your body is going to be okay. If your mind is positioned well, your body is going to be okay. That's why whatever is going on in your life, you don't need to think so much about it. Okay, if somebody can just because of thinking lose weight, don't you think that because of thinking you can gain weight? Personally, to me, so many times I hear so many things about me. You can see there is no prophet in Africa that has received the bad name more than Seer1. They call me Satanist. They call me this. They call me a gay. They call me this. They call me all sorts of names. But it doesn't get to me. Anywhere you see me smiling. Anywhere you see me laughing. Anywhere you see me doing my things and being happy. Why? Because I don't want what people say to get into my mind. Once it gets into my mind, it will affect my body. Your mind must be protected. How do you think? How do you think? Many of you are in a relationship and you are disappointed, you start losing weight. It's because you are thinking about it. There is also a way where you can think to say, look, I was born alone. This man that disappointed me was not there in the womb of my mother when I survived 9 good months without the help of anybody. Why must I kill myself because of this man? Or this woman don't want to marry me, I can't kill myself because of this woman, because I was there. I survived alone in the womb of my mother 9 months. If you think about this, you will see that your body is going to start neutralizing. You see, somebody go to look for a job, you get there and they tell you this job is not for you. Don't go home and start crying. You survived 9 months alone in the womb of your mother. Without window, without doors, without food, without nothing. You survived alone there. Why must you come and kill yourself because of job? Somebody say, you are no longer my friend. And you want to kill yourself because somebody say you are no longer my friend. Who are you? I was in the womb of my mother for 9 good months. You were not there. Who told you that I'm going to die if I'm no longer with you? People gossip about you. This one is a prostitute. This one is this. This one is that. And you want to kill yourself. Why must you kill yourself? If you allow it to get in your brain and you start thinking like that, it will affect your body. Many people, I've seen people that are living with HIV. I've seen people that are living with cancer for many years without taking medicine, and they are still healthy. You cannot even know. Why? Because of how they imagine. It's all about imagination. It's all about imagination. There are so many of you friends. You had friends, and all of a sudden you call your friend. Your friend is no longer picking, and you are losing weight. Come on. What are you talking about? What is on your mind? What is on your mind? You survived alone in your mother's womb 9 months. Why must you come and cry for somebody? Like today, one lady called me and was crying, Papa, I want to kill myself. I want to harm myself. I want to go and they commit suicide. I said, what happened? She said, Papa, this man, I've been dating him for 5 good years and we are planning to get married. Now I've heard that he has made another girl pregnant and he says he don't want to marry me. He wants to marry that girl. Papa, I want to kill myself. I say, you are an idiot. Kill yourself. I want to see. Kill yourself. Why do you want to kill yourself for a man that was not there when we are in the womb? If you survived alone in the womb, why do you want to kill yourself because of a man? A man, even when you came out here alone, when you die, you are going to die alone. Even if you are a Jagaban, even if you are second from God's father, when you die, you'll be buried alone. Why do you want to kill yourself for a man who will not go in the grave with you? Your brain. Make sure that your brain is sharp. Mind. Sergio Kun say, is this life, Papa? Yes, this is life. Make sure that your brain, what you think. That's why many pastors cheat you. Bible can cheat you, I love Bible. I'm not against Bible, but there are so many things written in the Bible that someone must use common sense and see. You know, when you come to me and I pray for you, after praying for you, I tell you to have faith. Have faith. Having faith means change your mindset. Believe that if you were sick, start thinking that you are healthy. And when you start thinking that you are healthy, you see that your body starts changing. Automatically, your body changes. You come back to me and say, Seer1, after you prayed for me, I've received my healing. It's not my prayer. It is how you started thinking. Okay, before we go into politics, does anyone have question in this one? Remember, if you have just joined us now, start sharing the broadcast. We are about to jump into politics now. Does anyone have question on this one that I've handled now? And I want to thank all the people, that are joining from all over the world. They are saying, Seer1, since we started following you, things have been changing in our life. Things have been changing in our career. Seer1, our minds are opening. Our brains are opening. Since we started following you, Seer1, doors are opening. I want to thank you so much. Those of you that are sending me encouraging messages, Jagabans from all over the world, I want to say that I love you. I'm not going to disappoint you. And when I tell you this, it is this. When I tell you this, it is that. Remember, if you have just joined, please share the broadcast because we are about to go into politics right now. I want to talk to PF government now. I just spoke those words because I know that people are watching from all over the world. They need to benefit. It's not always I jump into politics. Many of them are watching me from Uganda. They don't know anything about Zambia. From Dubai, from China, from India. They don't know anything about Zambia. They came here to benefit from the truth. So I cannot just jump into Zambia without addressing their case. So start sharing now. Let us go into there. Any question? Papa, I want to get a loan. Apply for the loan. Is there any problem? It's only when you have problem that you tell me. I will help you to get the loan. Today you are taking water. I love you. There is Coca-Cola also, but I'll miss them. Questions. Jagaban, make me like you. Once you are following Jagaban, once you are following me like this, you'll be like me. Or you start sharing. I want to go into something. Number one, I want to tell the ruling party, the PF, I want to tell them to calm down. I want to tell them to say, calm down. You are too desperate. You are too desperate. This is not the way. This is not the way to do things. People must sit you down. I know many of you are watching me. PF people are watching me now. I'm saying that you leaders, even if Digalungu is watching, using another person's Facebook address, is watching because he loves to get advice from here. I'm just saying, calm down. Calm down. Don't someone say, oh, Seer1, the video is shaking. Sorry for that. Let me relax. Let me relax my leg so that it doesn't shake. I want to tell PF people to calm down. The panic in your party is too much. The panic that is going on in PF today is way too much. It's more than what anybody else can imagine. I have never seen a ruling party that is panicking the way PF party is panicking. It has never happened in history. Number one, they don't know that they are the ruling party. They are panicking too much. They are desperate. What are you panicking for? If your party is popular, if your party is doing well, relax. Relax. There is no need. All this panicking I'm seeing every day, this panicking I'm seeing everywhere, it's not the way to do politics. You are panicking because you know that you are gone. And there is nothing that can be done. When I started talking about PF was intact. PF was still sellable. Today, nobody wants to talk about PF. I am telling you that I'm not talking about UPND cadres, NDC cadres, or AD cadres. I'm talking about PF cadres are the people that are writing me saying, Seer1, you have opened our eyes. If Edgar Lungu had to call for election today in Zambia, Edgar Lungu will not get 30%. And he knows, he's aware of this. That's why they are panicking. I have never seen a ruling party panicking like this. The work they are doing is the work that opposition is supposed to be doing. Opposition is supposed to be panicking. It is because of panicking that Edgar Lungu went and stole a road in Nigeria. Let me show you something. Let me show you. Be patient with me. I told you I have a lot of things to do today. From here and I'm going into what happened in Malawi, that side. What happened, how they went to a witch doctor in Malawi, not knowing that that witch doctor come here to collect power. You will hear the story. Me, I talk with evidence. I say the truth. I don't know how to lie. I talk the truth. Everything I told you about PF, is it not happening? Is everyone in PF now not mad? Just take time to listen to them when they are speaking. From A to Z, every one of them is mad. When they are talking, it's like they are drunk before they start talking. Go there at Zambian landscape and see the videos they are making. It's like all the mad people on earth now have been grouped in PF. Everyone is talking rubbish. Everyone is talking rubbish. Let me show you something before we proceed. Those of you that are saying, Seer1, help us, Seer1. The job is already done. The job is already done. Anything I want to happen in State House, anything I want to happen in Zambia, I do it. Oh, forget. Let me show you something before we go deeper. I want to show you something. You see, the way it is today, HH don't even need to campaign. What Edgar Lungu is doing today, Edgar Lungu is not wise, you know. The people that are advising him, they are not wise, you know. They are trying to give him wrong advice. And I stopped. I don't want to give him advice. I don't want to talk because I know he's watching. His people are watching. Anything I say, they write it down. Then they will put it in practice. Like, for example, I talked about the youths. Today, they started youth empowerment, which did not go anywhere. As I'm talking, is that youth empowerment not dead? Do you hear ZNBC talking about youth? Because Edgar Lungu don't have a foresight. He don't have program for the country. He don't have activity for the country. He don't have the guideline. He don't know how to rule. If I can personally advise Edgar Lungu within 2 months, Zambia will be. You will not believe what is going to happen in Zambia. What is going to happen in Zambia? He don't have advice. I spoke about the youths. He rise everywhere. ZNBC youths, every news youth, Doracidit youth, Edgar Lungu youth, Bowman Lusambo youth, everyone youth. I stopped talking about the youth. I went to Catholic. Edgar Lungu, Catholic, he go there. Catholic, he go there. Everywhere Catholic. He even went and gave 1 million to Catholic Church. Today, is he talking about Catholic? No. Because he don't have program for that. He don't have advisors for that. I talked about, what is this one? Mulungushi tester. Edgar Lungu has rushed to Mulungushi tester. Anything I say, he jump. He's a jumpiro, a jumping castle, a jump papa. That's what he is. He's here, he's watching, and he say, people are watching. They are following this program. They have pen and paper. Anything I say, they are writing it down. Then tomorrow they will go and implement it. But that's not how to be a government. But I want to show you something. I want to show you something quickly. How is this? I want to show something here. Come on. The issue of the road that we are talking about, the issue of the road. It's because I posted the rubbish road that they did. There is no good road in Zambia. All the road that you are seeing there are fake roads, Chinese roads. There are no proper roads in Zambia. But there is something I want to show you here, so that I like to talk with evidence. I don't like to talk just talking because people are talking, then I talk. No, I love evidence. I love to work with evidence. Where is that? I love to work with evidence. I'm not among those people that love talking, those people that are looking for my attention all over everywhere. See, I want that. I don't have time for such rubbish. I want you to see this. Edgar Lungu, because of desperation, he wanted to prove to the people of Zambia that it's working. See this road that Edgar Lungu posted. See this road. These are quality roads being built in Nigeria. Look at the thickness of those roads. This is the type of road that Kenneth Kaunda was constructing in Zambia. This road can stay even 100 years without seeing any pothole from there. Those of you that don't know Nigeria, Nigeria is a very corrupt country. Nigeria is a very corrupt country. But when Nigeria want to work, they don't joke. This road, the thickness of this road, just take a look at the thickness of this road. Tell me, has Edgar Lungu constructed any road in Zambia that is as thick as this? And you will realize that the same amount or even lesser amount that Edgar Lungu is using to construct useless road in Zambia is the same amount that Nigerian government is using to construct this road. See the thickness of this road. Have you seen it? Have you seen the thickness of this road? Okay, I want to show you something. I want to show you something. I want to show something to you. I want to show something to you. Those are roads being constructed in Nigeria. But look at this. Now, compare that road and these slippers that Edgar Lungu is making in Mazabuka. These bathroom slippers. A road without thickness. A road that is going to, look at, as flat as bathroom slippers. But if I tell you how much this road is being constructed at, you will not believe. Look at this. Look at the rubbish is building in Zambia, is calling road. And this Mazabuka road is a very, very busy road. It's an extremely busy road. But look at the slippers Edgar Lungu is making. Bathroom slippers. Tell me how many days is this thing going to last before you start having pothole? See the bathroom slippers. And he's even proud posting this rubbish. Look at what Edgar Lungu is building for the people of Zambia. And the cost of this road, if you can't believe it, you can't believe it. In Nigeria, when we want to build a road, ask anybody from Nigeria, and I know Nigerian people are watching me. When we want to build federal road that government approves, we contract a company called Julius Berger. Julius Berger don't have time to make these slippers Edgar Lungu is making in Zambia. Edgar Lungu, this road that you people are seeing in Zambia, and you say Edgar Lungu is working, people are rich. Edgar Lungu is rich. Edgar Lungu's friends, they are rich because of these slippers Edgar Lungu is making. These bathroom slippers that will not even last. If you are watching now, share this broadcast. There is something I want to say that everybody in Zambia must hear. Every PF cadre must hear. Every Zambian must hear. It's better you hear me out today before it's too late. Because Edgar Lungu has destroyed Zambia beyond imagination. Look at the road he's making. A federal road. A slippers. Then he went and copied a very thick road that was being done in Nigeria. He stole it. Go to his page today. Most of the things Edgar Lungu is posting there does not exist. He copied them. He downloaded the pictures. He downloaded the pictures from Israel. He downloaded the pictures from Brazil. Anywhere he sees picture, he downloads it and he posts. And he says, I'm working for the people of Zambia. Because of desperation, he can see that he's not winning an election. He can see that he has lost the election. He can see that people don't want him anymore. Then he's too desperate. He wants to win election and he wants to cheat the people of Zambia with roads that are not there. Edgar Lungu spending billions of dollars making bedroom sleepers in Zambia, saying he's making roads. Go to Zambia and check out those roads that Edgar Lungu is making with the Chinese and see that those roads are not going to last. Those bathroom slippers, those things that is as flat as the breast of a baboon, those things there will not last. But billions. That's why in PF government, in Edgar Lungu's government, individuals are richer than the government. Because a road that will cost 1 million, they will tell you that this road is 10 million. They will use 1 million to do it and eat 9 million. A corrupt government. Government of fools, I said it before. Look at when a president, I said it in my daughter broadcast, I said that time is coming when there will be nothing left to steal. There will be nothing left to steal. As I'm talking now, Edgar Lungu's government, there is no money to steal. Money has finished. Money is being looted and sent abroad. Now he has now started stealing roads. International stealer. International stealer. International road stealer. You know, it's things that are happening in Zambia. You know, things that are happening are unbelievable things. Okay, let's talk about that idiot. That what is his name? The minister of minister of what? What do you call him? A minister that is serving in government, and he has been cited for corruption. And I was blowing it like trumpet. I was talking about it. I was crying about it, you know. I was shouting about it. I said, Edgar Lungu, fire this minister. The reason why Edgar Lungu don't fire corrupt people is because they are together in it. He knows to say, if I fire this person, I'm going to be exposed. Edgar Lungu is known. It's a well-known fact. Edgar Lungu was a charge and bail lawyer. It's there all over that he was stealing money from his clients. Who doesn't know that? Why was his practicing license suspended? It's in his blood. Let me tell you something. It's just that we are all fast to wait for Edgar Lungu to go to State House. Everyone knows that Edgar Lungu is not a human being. Edgar Lungu has corruption in his blood. That is why he doesn't have a practicing license. It was suspended because he took money from his clients. It's there. Everybody saw it. And this is why I always tell people, a lizard on earth can never be a crocodile in heaven. If you are a thief, you are a thief. Zambian people, as you go for election next year, there is something I want to tell you. I don't even think that the election next year is going to hold, because I'm coming to tell you what is going to happen, what is about to happen. Stay tuned and make sure that you are sharing the broadcast. You know, he was a lawyer practicing and his license was suspended. If you are a crocodile on earth, even in heaven, you'll be a crocodile. But if you're a lizard blood is in you. Even if Edgar Lungu go and be washed with Jesus Christ, he will still be there being corrupt. Because it's in his blood. He can't change. We are too fast. If not, we are going to ask ourselves, this man that we want to make president, why was his practicing license suspended? Because of corruption. Stealing from the clients. A lawyer who cannot speak. When he speaks, I don't even know what is happening. When Edgar Lungu is speaking, I need headset to hear what he's talking because I don't hear anything. A lawyer, I don't know how many cases that he won, but a lawyer whose license was suspended, we are all fast and we worked for him. He became the president, thinking that if he become the president, he will change, forgetting that a crocodile on the street can never be a lizard in the state house, and the lizard on the street can never be a crocodile in the state house. When he got to state house, this is now when we are seeing corruption. Big corruption. The biggest corruption, the greatest scandal is now at state house. That's why there is nothing he can do. He cannot fire any minister. Amos Chanda was cited for corruption, acquitted, because if anything happened, he was going to mention Edgar Lungu. Corrupt Papa Jakaban of corruption. He was going to be mentioned. And now Chitotela was arrested for corruption. What happened? Acquitted. Why? Because he was going to mention Edgar Lungu. Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. Everyone there is corrupt. Not even one person. That's why Zambia is on its knee today. Zambia is now crawling. The government of Zambia is now begging IMF, please borrow us money. Please give us money. Please borrow us money. The one that was borrowed to you, where are they? I'm making road. Which road are you making in Zambia? Those bedroom slippers. Is that what you call road? You get billions to make road, you make useless things. Things that even in 10 years from now, our children will not benefit from it. The road that was built by Kenneth Kaunda, people are still using it in Zambia without any problem. They give you that money, you go and eat it with your Chinese friends and say you are making road in Zambia. What rubbish are you talking about? I feel sorry. That is why the people of Zambia, they have woken up. I'm saying, if Edgar Lungu think that is popular today, let him call for election. If he gets 20%, then you know that I'm not Seer1. You know that I'm not coming from Godfather. Everything, I say that by the time we are reaching next year election, his wife will not vote for him. Everything has soured in PF. Everyone can see that Edgar Lungu is a papa corruption. Edgar Lungu is a jagaban of corruption. That's why nobody will vote for him. If you go to the market today, even in the midst of the intimidation that they are intimidating the opposition, you can see that people are tired of corruption. They know that PF government has looted the money that is made for their children. PF government has looted everything that is made for Zambian people. And today you hear the minister of what do you call Chitalu Chilufya? You hear Chitalu Chilufya saying, let's take precaution. COVID-19 is increasing in Zambia. That's what the idiot is saying. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Something I got from look at this. COVID is increasing in Zambia. And this man was going to court. And he chattered. Look at them. Look at them. He was going to court and he chattered cadres upon cadres. He paid for cadres going to court. Where is the COVID then in Zambia? That's what I'm asking. Why is PF panicking? You went there to go and answer corrupt charges, and you went there to campaign, and Edgar Lungu is watching, and it's not saying anything, and Edgar Lungu is watching, and it's not doing anything. The court in Zambia has lost integrity. Tell me, how is the magistrate going to judge Chilufya Chitalu? How is the magistrate in Zambia going to judge Chilufya Chitalu? Many times I was in Zambia, I was in court, I was arrested for so many things. I was in court. Court is a sacred place. Court is a very respected place. Court is a place where the glory of the court, when you are entering it, you feel it. Under PF government, court is now a playground for fools. Court does not have respect. There is no integrity again in the court. I saw them singing and praising in court, singing and shouting in court. In court, when you enter the court, you will hear in every places to say silent, silent, silent in every place. This is the rule of the court because it's a sacred place. It's the most respected place in a country. But under PF government, Edgar Lungu has turned court into a playground for fools. Where a corrupt human being like Chilufya Chitalu will load cadres to go and make noise in the court. What type of leadership is Edgar Lungu having in Zambia? Edgar Lungu, are you still awake? Are you still alive? Are you just seeing? I know that your brain is not working, but are you that dull that you can see that Zambia is now a laughing stock? Everything in Zambia has been destroyed under your leadership. When did cadres start having the right to go and sing in a court hall, in a court compound? Everywhere in the court, they pasted your placard, Edgar Lungu 2021, Edgar Lungu 2021. Did you go to court to campaign, or you went to court to be tried? What a useless government. Edgar Lungu, because your brain is not working, you have turned Zambia into a mediocre. Everybody's watching, everybody's laughing at Zambia today. Everyone is watching, everyone is laughing. Let me show you something from here. Let me show you something. I also got this from I want to show you something. Look at the rubbish. Look at the rubbish. Look at. This is in a courtyard. Look at. And this is the Minister of Health that is in forefront saying, take COVID measure serious. Look at. Look at. Edgar Lungu is a failure. Failure. You know, in school, when I was in school, there is what is called E. E is also failure, but there is F9. That's what Edgar Lungu is, failure. His failure to rule the country has reached a point whereby even a blind person can see that Edgar Lungu, his brain is not working. You know, in a court, if you come to South Africa here today, and see that court is respected, court is holy. Go to any other country, even a rotten country like Nigeria. If cadres have to come, if supporters have to come, they don't get into the court compound. They wait from far because court is respected. Under Edgar Lungu, cadres, idiots from intercity, idiots from all the whole, they have gone there to intimidate the judges. Edgar Lungu, this is why I told you to fire Chilufya Chitalu. Fire him. If you don't want to fire him, suspend him so that at least there will be equal justice. What is wrong with you? Tell me, with this type of noise here today, tell me which magistrate will sit and judge Chilufya Chitalu. They are afraid. The court is intimidated. This is embarrassment to the world. And shamefully, the idiot that called himself the Minister of Health, the one who is in front announcing today we have received 100 new cases, today we have received 17 new cases, is the one that chattered people and say, let's go and campaign. You know, you are gathering hundreds of people, thousands of people, and you are still complaining that the COVID is increasing. What is in your brain? Is it just soil? What is in your brain? Why are you too desperate? Why not go to court alone and get judged and come out? Edgar Lungu cannot see that he's gone mad, and together with the people that are supporting him, they are all gone mad. I want to say something. Let me tell you something. What Edgar Lungu and PF people are doing to the people of Zambia today It's making it so difficult for Edgar Lungu next year. I'm not talking about winning or losing election. Edgar Lungu has already lost the election. But I'm saying, how are people going to sympathize with him after losing the election? Let me tell you what you are doing to Zambian people. Zambian people want to talk. You intimidate them with the police. Zambian people want to cry. You intimidate them with the police. Anytime a child wants to cry, I said this before, anytime somebody wants to cry, give them permission, allow them, give them space to cry. When they cry, they feel better. When they speak, they feel better. But when somebody wants to cry, when somebody wants to say something, anytime you want to talk, you say, he will keep quiet. What he will do is in the heart. What he will do is start boiling. What Edgar Lungu is doing is that when Zambian people want to speak, he will intimidate them. Not just UPND. I'm not talking about UPND. What is happening now in Zambia is between the people of Zambia and PF. It's not UPND. It's not NDC. It's not any other party. It's not HH. It's not Cambodia. It's not even Nefas Mumba. What is the name of that Nyongo boy in State House? Edgar. What is doing to the people of Zambia today is intimidation. They want to assemble, he will intimidate them. They want to talk, he will intimidate them. The more you intimidate them, they want to say something, that thing is eating them inside. It's eating them inside. They are waiting for opportunity to talk. They are waiting for opportunity to talk, but you don't give them opportunity. The day they will talk in the ballot, believe me, even if you are going to get 10%, you will not get anything. You are campaigning alone and you think you are doing the right thing. That's why I'm saying you don't have advisors. A president that has advisors will not even campaign now. Zambian people, everyone, even those that are working in ZNBC, they are writing me messages. They are crying to me. The people that are nurses and doctors and nurses, they are crying to me about their salary. Teachers, they are crying to me about their salary. Police, they are crying to me. Army, they are crying to me. ZAF, they are saying, Seer1, talk about what we are going through. They want to talk, but they don't have opportunity to talk. It's eating them inside. Next year, they will talk in the ballot. I'm telling you, you may think, let's go to village, let's go to Lapula, let's go to Chipata, let's go there, we are going to win there. Even there, they are crying. What people are feeling in Lusaka is the same thing. The same mealie meal that people are eating in Lusaka is the mealie meal they are eating in Chipata. Is the mealie meal they are eating in Luapula. They can see that you are a pathetic failure and they can't wait to vote. That's what I'm saying. Why are you afraid? Why are you panicking? What is the panic all about? Allow them to talk. Even the campaign. You are campaigning alone, but it's not yet the time to campaign. Your political party is gathering people, hundreds of people without mask, gathering them, and the campaigning, and opposition cannot campaign. You think you are wise. You are not wise. Millions of Zambians are seeing. For example, how many people are watching me? Over 7,000 people are watching me. By the time this video reaches tomorrow, you are talking about over millions of people that have seen this video. They are watching, they are hearing what I'm saying, and they can see that you are a failure. Edgar Lungu is a failure. It's a bloody failure. It's a bloody failure. He has failed. Even in his family, he has failed. What is it? That's why I'm saying, if you were wise, I don't also believe that you are going to contest next year, because I have been rightly informed by the people that are close to you that you are not going to contest. That is also good for you. You can step down so that you can save the embarrassment. If not, what happened in Malawi is nothing. You see what happened in Malawi? It's nothing. I've been told by people around you to say you are not going to contest. You are planning not to contest. And you want to flow it out as a surprise to your party and people in Zambia. If that is true, if that's what you want to do, it's okay. Even if Jesus come and stand on PF will still lose election. So forget about it. PF time is over. Because not only you that is corrupt, everybody in PF is corrupt. That name PF, when people hear it, it's like hearing Satan. You call me Satanist, your government call me Satanist, but your party is Satan itself. So even if you step down and bring Jesus to come and contest in PF is gone. I told you from the beginning. You can see that everyone in your party now is mad. Just look at them when they are talking. Look at them when they are making statements. Even they are in the State House, everybody's mad. That's why you can go and steal somebody's project. You stole sugarcane project, you post on your page. Thief. You stole what is it? You stole a road project in Nigeria, you post on your page. You stole fish project, you post on your page. Everything, everyone is mad there. And you don't even know what happened. And this is what led them. This is the information that came to me. Because of the panic, when I was deported from Zambia, when I left Zambia, because of so many things that I did with PF people, they needed someone strong that can fit in my shoe. I want you to listen to me very, very carefully. I don't know how, I don't lie. I don't know how to lie. I don't also speak against people. I speak the truth. That's why people don't like me. That's why people say I'm a Satanist, I'm this, I'm that, but that doesn't concern me, that doesn't bother me. Because even Satan, no one have seen Satan before. Everything we'll see in the Bible is Satan is bad, Satan is this, Satan is that. We have never seen Satan before. If we saw Satan, we can also ask Satan, tell us your own side of the story. Because a one-sided side of story does not make sense. If I can manage to see Satan today, I will tell him, okay, all this thing you're accused of, is it true? Because today, a girl will go and open leg for a man and do sex. After doing sex without condom, he gets pregnant. After getting pregnant, tomorrow the parents are asking, how did you get pregnant? He say it's Satan. Even our own mistake will say it's Satan. Everything is Satan. Satan is not the one that asks you to open your leg. Every bad thing is Satan. I think Satan also need to tell us his own part of the story. Because we have never seen him before. And no one have seen him before. Everything bad is Satan. Even somebody who your friends are studying to write examination. You are not writing examination. You are not studying. Every day you are watching TV. Every day you are watching cartoon. Every day you are watching this. Tomorrow you fail examination. They ask you, why did you fail examination? It is Satan. Everything is Satan. We also need to hear from Satan. You know, we need to, if I can see Satan today, I'll ask him, tell me your own part of the story, because I don't believe in one-sided side of the story. Satan must also tell us the reason why everything is Satan. Black, Satan. Darkness, Satan. Africa, Satan. Everything bad, Satan. Everything bad, Satan. That's what PF people call me Satan, but they are the Satan themselves. Because when I was deported from Zambia by the PF, they were looking for who is going to sit in the shoe of Seer1. Part of the reason why that PF people deported me is because they thought I was working with HH. That story, I'm going to share it, but not today. I don't want to go deeper into that one. Zambia people forget a lot. When you see me coming, doing it like this, from the ice, like removing ice cube like this, you know that I have a lot. Next year, Zambian people forget a lot. When I was being deported from Zambia, they were looking for who would take care of what Seer1 was doing. They called men of God, go and pray for them. Men of God went to State House, they prayed, they went everywhere, they prayed. They said, we have destroyed Seer1's power. I kept quiet. No one can destroy my power. I am the one, or Godfather can destroy. If I say that there will be peace in Zambia today, the sanity of PF will return today, I will do it today, and you see it yourself. you will see that everything will be back to normal. No one can destroy my powers unless Godfather and me. Even if you pray, in January, I was saying, even if PF go to heaven and bring Jesus down, nothing is going to happen. People thought I was joking. What is happening today? Is PF not dead? Completely. They are dead. That's why they are fighting. You know, that's why they are fighting. That's why they are beating people. That's why they are struggling. They are in a ruling party, but they are behaving like they are in opposition. They are fighting. It's like PF is carrying the football and they are still pursuing the football. They are the people leading. They are carrying the football, but they are still chasing after the football. They don't even believe. They don't even know that they are carrying the football. They are fighting because they are finished. They can see that people are tired of them. They can see that people's eyes are open. Whatever they do, scandal. Whatever they do, scandal. That's why they are fighting today. I told them in January. Is it not happening today? Okay, let me continue with my story. You know, when I left, they took men of God to State House, to Parliament. They prayed, they fasted. They said, we have destroyed the power of Seer1. I laughed. I kept quiet. Go to immigration there. It's just that man that deported me, Godfather also punished him and he was fired. I've forgotten his name. But go there and find out how I left the country. Even go there, ask Mrs. Shula. She's going to narrate to you what happened, exactly what transpired. When they deported me there, they looked for pastors, they prayed for them. After praying, I said, I am going to attack PF 1 year before the election. And this thing, I was deported in 2016. 2016, I was quiet. Everything was going well in PF. Everything, their stealing, their looting was going very well. 2017, I was quiet. Everything was going well. They thought that everything is okay. Even they thought that the prayer and their men of God did was working. 2018. Everything was going well. They thought, hey, we have managed to defeat Seer1. I was laughing. I am undefeated. 2019, everything was going well. 2020, Godfather asked me to come to Nigeria. I went to Nigeria. And then he told me to say, I'm going to disorganize that party. That's what he said. He said, I'm going to disorganize it. All the people that took power from you, ask them to return the power. And I climbed the podium January 2020 this year. I climbed the podium in church. A church, thousands of people were watching. Thousands of people were gathered. I was speaking from the overflow side. I was speaking from outside. I told them, I said, I've given you this to return what you took from me. And when all those things came back to me, I told the people of Zambia to say, from today going on, there will be confusion in PF. We have planted it. You are going to see it with your eyes. From that day till today, what is happening in PF? When all these things started happening, they called pastor, they prayed, they fasted, they are doing everything, sending Holy Ghost fire to Seer1. The more they send me Holy Ghost fire, the more I'm looking nice, the more I'm eating food, the more I'm doing what I'm doing, the more they pray, the more they fast. They even called for a national prayer for me at Mulungushi to send Holy Ghost fire to me. That's rubbish. Prayer of idiots does not work. Prayer of fools. Fools that are stealing mukula tree. You are stealing mukula tree and you are praying. You are stealing money through the road and building sleepers in the name of road for the people of Zambia and you are praying. You are killing innocent people. You killed Vespa. His blood is on you. You killed, how many of them am I going to mention? Their blood is on you and you are praying. You think that God is a fool. You are sleeping with people's children. You are sleeping with people's wife. You are making your girlfriends outside the country very rich, giving multi-million kwacha projects to what is her name, Dorothy Shonga in Malawi, and allowing your own youth in your country to suffer. And you are praying. What type of prayer are you praying? Those are useless prayer. If I catch you praying that prayer, you are dead. It doesn't go anywhere. They have done prayer for me. After all this thing that they did against me, after all this prayer they did on me, after those prayer didn't work, what did they do? They went to Malawi. Of recent, they went to Malawi, to a witch doctor in Malawi, not knowing that that witch doctor also come to me to collect power. The power he used to heal people, the power he used to see people's problem, the power he used to give people to win lotto, the power he used to give people to win election is power that he collects from me, Seer1. And when they arrived there, that man told them, I'm telling you, I'm going to show you evidence. That man told them to say, Seer1 has destroyed your party, and there is nothing we can do. That man told them that next year election, they are going to lose it. And that man told them to say, cause confusion so that there won't be election. If there will ever be election, you are going to lose the election. That's what witch doctor said in Malawi that made them started panicking. Let me tell you the plan, what they want to do now. UPND, I know that you are watching me. NDC, I know that you are watching me. Other political MMD, I know that you are watching me. All the political parties, I know that you are watching me. This is what PF is planning to do. They want to use this COVID. They want to use it to postpone next year's election, because that guy has told them that they will not win the election because of Seer1. I swear upon Godfather. He told them that you are not going to win. No matter what I will do for you, you are not going to win election. All you have to do, find a way to postpone it. And the PF is going to postpone. Mark my word. PF is going to postpone the election. Mark my word. They are about to postpone it. They are going to use COVID to postpone it. And another option is that they want to use violence, anarchy to postpone it. Like what was about to happen during the gassing of the people. Those are the type of thing that they want to do. They want to use it to postpone the election because they have been told that you are not going to win this election. I swear upon Godfather. When I say something and swear upon Godfather, believe me, that is how it is. I want Akainde Chilema to hear my voice. I want Nefas Mumba to hear my voice. I want Shimbakambili to hear my voice. I want Chilufiatali to hear my voice. I want what is his name? I want Sefia Chishimba to hear my voice. I want Mr. Charles Banda to hear my voice. I want all the opposition leaders to hear my voice. PF, is about to postpone next year's election. They are going to use COVID. That is why the more they are saying the cases are increasing, the more they are campaigning and gathering people in number so that they will keep announcing. They will keep announcing results. They are going to keep announcing it until next year. That is where it will get to next year. They will say, no, this year there will not be election because of COVID. Take note. If I can advise you, the people of the opposition leaders, please, from now going on, if it's possible, unite yourself. Unite yourself. Bring in people that are going to audit the COVID result that they are announcing, because the results are going to be increasing now to put fear in the mind of the people of Zambia. They want to put fear in the mind of people of Zambia so that by next year, when they say we are postponing the election, nobody's going to argue with it. They will say the number has increased excessively. If COVID is really in Zambia, the Minister of Health cannot gather people without social distancing. Here in South Africa, where I am, if you want to go and transact in Zambia, they will give you, if you want to go and transact in the bank, they will give you line. They will say there is order, social distancing, because there is COVID that is happening in South Africa. But in Zambia, the minister that's supposed to be in forefront protecting people from getting COVID is the one that is gathering people so that they can get more COVID for postponement of election next year. People of Zambia, listen to me. People of Zambia, listen to me. This is what is about to happen. You are going to see it for yourself. Election is about to be postponed using violence. If you are a UPND cadre, That witch doctor has already told me everything he told the PF. Be very careful, because they want to also use violence. When you are campaigning, they come with violence. Leave them. They want to use violence. They want people to start killing each other, so that they will say, oh, because of violence, we are postponing next year's election. This is exactly what I received from the witch doctor in Malawi, because he consults from me, because I am the Jagaban of power in Africa, because he get power from me. He told me everything. PF has lost next year's election, and it's likely that there will not be election using COVID. If they were serious about, even if you don't want to believe me, even if you don't love Seer1, even if you hate Seer1, please believe me on what I'm telling you now. If it doesn't happen, then you know that I'm not Seer1. If Corona is really, really serious in Zambia, a minister of health was going to be the one in forefront protecting people from getting Corona. But he is in forefront gathering people without social distancing, so that there will be a lot and a lot of Corona cases. Open your ears. You are going to be hearing huge numbers of Corona cases. It's just they are hearing me now. They know that I have exposed their plan. They may reduce the number, but Corona is nowhere a threat in Zambia, but they are going to use it next year. Edgar Lungu, no, he has been told that he has lost the election, but they want to postpone it. I have spoken to you, the people of Zambia, the opposition in Zambia. I don't want you. I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. I am blessed. I am so blessed. When I say I am blessed, I know what I'm talking about. I am blessed beyond measure. I don't want any money from opposition leader. I don't want any money from anybody. I don't want anything from anybody. But take my advice. Once you hear PF say we are planning to think about postponing next year's election, I want take to the street and protest. Believe me, take to the street and protest. If they want to kill you, prepare to die for your country. Prepare to die for your people. Prepare to protect your people. Because PF cannot even go one more year destroying Zambia the way they have destroyed Zambia. I have said my own. I have said my own. I have talked to the people of Zambia. If you have ears, listen to me. If you know that you are a Zambian and you are watching this clip, make sure that you share it, so that even PF people, those thou people, thou idiot, we hear that their plan has been exposed. Next year's election must proceed. If you want to use COVID, then put a measure. Be a lead with example. Stop campaigning. Stop gathering people in numbers. Stop it. I have told you, as a Jagaban, what is most important is that those of you that are watching me, those of you that watch me, know that I may be called a Satanist, I may be called this and that. I never come here to lie to the people. I come here to say the truth. And a Satanist can never say the truth. I want to hear from you. I want to get your questions. Let me answer your questions. Give me your question. Come with your questions. Give me your questions. Give me a question. Jagaban, supernatural power, of course. What about Zambia? I don't understand. What are you going to do about the witch doctor? I'm not going to do anything. I don't hate witch doctors. Witch doctors come to me to collect powers. Same the way pastor come to me to collect powers. I don't hate anybody. I don't criticize anybody's job. But I've told you what your leaders were planning. what your leaders are going to do. So be careful so that when it happens, you will know that Seer1 has already said it. Like the way I've been saying it from the beginning, you know that Seer1 has said it. Papa, how do you give a witch doctor power? Of course, he's using it to help people. There are people that go there, they have HIV, he healed them. Cancer, he healed them. Once you are using the power to help people, why not give it to you? Papa, are you aware that PF cadres were clobbered in Copperbelt today? What Edgar Lungu is not understanding, Bowman Lusambo and his friends, what they are not understanding is that the fight now is no longer UPND and the PF. It's now Zambian people and the PF. We are on the ground. Our ears are all over, in State House, everywhere. We have seen the change. We have seen that people are tired of corruption. People are tired of poverty. Everybody wants change. That's why PF cadets must be careful. You are being used. You are going to be killed for nothing. People of Zambia are tired of your uselessness. Yeah, Genesis spoke about you a few days ago. Who is Ian? I don't know him. I don't know. I'm talking about important thing. I'm talking about Godfather said, no matter the matter, don't use a bullet made for an elephant for a bird. That one is not even a bird, it's an ant. So why should I abandon addressing public? Look at thousands of people that are watching me. I abandon addressing them. Then I go and talk about one stranded idiot somewhere. I don't like people that look for my attention. People that look for my attention. I don't like it. You know, every time, Seer1. I don't love people that look for my attention. You know, that one has been looking for my attention, talking this, talking that. I don't have time to address him. The bullet I have is for elephant, not for ants. That one is not even a bird. This is an ant. So why must I waste my time talking about it? Those people want me to mention their name here. I mention, then you will become popular. That's what they want. I don't have time for young idiots like that. If you're a hunter, you want to hunt an elephant. This is what Godfather always tells us. You want to hunt an elephant. The first thing that starts making noise are the birds. You see those small birds? They talk. If you are not wise, you are going to use a bullet that you are using to target big elephant to use it on a bird because the bird makes too much noise. so that allow him to. It's an ant. Allow him to continue to do. How do you worship your Godfather? How do you get information from a witch doctor if you're a real Jagaban? I didn't get information from him. He told me that they came. Because he comes here to collect power. And he knows that I am responsible for what is going on in their party. And there is nothing he can do about it. And he told them now the only thing they can do, which I've shared with you, which you are going to see in the next few months. We want Mouse and to continue working. Of course, it's working. A lot of work is going on in his life as well. Seer1, keep updating us on Zambia. Okay. PF convention, please tell us more. I don't even know what they are converting for, a party that is already gone. What is there to talk about? What is there to convene? Zambians are cowards, scared to be killed. We need help. Next year, tokenism and stupidity of cadres will stop in Zambia. If HH become president and they start behaving like PF, we are going to attack him. I'm telling you, we are going to kill. He's going to die in the seat. Take my word. Anything I tell you, that's what I do. I know that he's watching. Everyone is watching. Everyone is seeing this. So you must be careful. If he goes and starts behaving like PF, we are going to teach him a lesson. They have misused taxpayers' money. That is Edgar Lungu for you. For him and his children, they are enjoying. People who are close to him, they are enjoying. But others are suffering. Zambian people are suffering. Can you give me supernatural power? Of course, I do. If you tell me what you want to do with it, you meet the requirement. Why not? You will have it. You send me a message on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is here on this page. After the program, you get it on this page. You send me a WhatsApp number. I assess you. If you are able to hold it, if you are able to handle it, I give to you. Papa, answer me. I need do as I say. If you need do as I say, send me a message on my WhatsApp number, which let me try and pin it here for those of you that want one help or the other. Plus 2 7 8 9 9 3 5 1 4 4. So okay, I have pinned my WhatsApp number there, but don't call me or don't write me immediately after the program, because you still have to learn a lot of things here before you start sending me a message on WhatsApp. You want supernatural power, you have sickness that is incurable, you want miracle money, do as I say, you send me a message. But remember, I don't have any representative in Zambia. People call me, they complain, they cry. There is this somebody in Zambia that is saying he's representing Seer1. He asks you to send money. I don't have any representative in Zambia. That idiot, police is already looking for him. They will catch him very, very soon. I guarantee you there. I don't have any Silombo, what. I don't have anybody in Zambia that represents me. If you want, do as I say, power, do as I say, miracle money, whatever product you want, whatever problem you want me to solve, that is my WhatsApp number there. You send me a message on WhatsApp. I tell you what you can do about it. If you're able to do it, you get your power, you get your money, you get whatever you want. Straightforward. I don't have any representative in Zambia, in Nigeria, or anywhere in the world. Only through that number that you are going to use to get me. You are right about the roads, Papa. I've seen that. There is no road in Zambia. Those things that Edgar Lungu is constructing, those things that will spoil tomorrow, those sleepers that is done by Chinese there, they are not going to last. And people are paying tax. They have borrowed a lot of money, billions, to make those roads, and they are making rubbish, bedroom sleepers. You cannot even admire the road that you are building. You go and steal a road from Nigeria because you can see the thickness. You want people to clap for you because of stealing road from Nigeria. Dirt. Come and give me your questions. Come. If someone buys do as I say, how can one receive it? When you get do as I say, it's sent to you using DHL. You get it through DHL. It's being sent all over the world. Jagaban is this life, yes. Load shedding has become too much because Edgar Lungu has failed. It's a failure. I need supernatural power. You can send me a message on WhatsApp. Somebody wrote me about Honorable Chomba Kaoma. Honorable Chomba Kaoma was insulting you. You know, this is why I don't like people to look for my trouble, because when I give you trouble, your generation suffers over it. Chomba Kaoma has been looking for my attention. He called himself Honorable Chomba Kaoma. He has been looking for my attention. Anytime I'm live, he will come here and comment a lot of things. He call me cheap magician. He call me this. He call me that. You know, I don't look for people's trouble, but when you look for my trouble, you find it. Chombakaoma, when I was in Zambia there, he came to me crying. By Twin Palm Mall there, he came to me crying. See, my marriage is about to be destroyed. My marriage is about to be scattered. Chombakaoma. I said, what is wrong? He said that my penis is very small. Somebody whose penis, you need to use a microscope before you are able to see his penis. Such a person is making noise when men are talking. A man that doesn't have a penis, his wife is only there in the marriage because he's able to buy flour and take to the wife where she's working. He's able to, the wife is just there because he's able to afford flour and afford shoe and afford clothes for her. Sex, there is nothing because there is no penis. He came to me, said, Papa, help me enlarge my penis. And I refused to help him. Up to now, there is no penis there. Somebody like that can come and insult Seer1. When men are talking, Chombakaoma will come and talk. For what? I'm talking to men. I'm talking to guys. I'm not talking to somebody that you still need the microscope to if you want to see his penis, you need a microscope. Something small like a finger of a baby. That's what you want to come and talk when Seer1 is talking. You want to provoke me. And you know that you came to me to look for help. I don't like this rubbish. You know, I don't entertain idiots. When I'm talking, I don't talk to fools. I'm talking to the government. You know, when men are talking, Chomba shouldn't be talking. Chomba Kawoma shouldn't be talking. Somebody that doesn't have a penis, you call yourself a man. What are you talking about? What do you want? All those ladies that he talk about this one into this one, that he can only buy a woman, I buy you this, I buy you that, because he cannot do the rest of the things. There is no penis there. Somebody that doesn't have a penis want to come and talk when Seer1 is talking. What are you talking about? Chambakawoma, you know, be very, very quiet. I'm talking to men. I'm not talking to somebody that don't have a penis. You know, in my culture in Nigeria, people like you, they hide. They hide themselves. They don't come in public. Because when it's time for men to perform the reason why they are men, you will be nowhere to be found. Because there is nothing there. You don't have a penis. You want to make noise. You want to come and call me cheap magician. What are you talking about? Come, please. Ask me a question, please. Of course, I don't talk to fools, you know. I talk to people that, you know, I talk to important people. Somebody who go to, and everywhere you want to take, anywhere opportunity he sees the president, he want to take picture just to show that I know the president. And so what? If you know the president, women don't want money always. You know the president, I'm close to the president. You are not even close to the president. Edgar Lungu is not that stupid to bring people like you and the cry baby together. It's just that sometimes you have opportunity to take picture with him and you want to show that I'm close to the president. You're close to the president, you don't have a penis. Then what is the benefit? All this money that we are looking for, is it not when we get money, what are we going to eat money? We still need to do, and you don't have tools to do. Then what are you looking for money and fame for? Sit down. You know, your wife is even good. Your wife, I wish you married a Nigerian. By now, believe me, she would have thrown you out of the house. You know, life is not all about buying flour and give it to Z Gossip to post for you. I take flour to my wife. How about bedroom? Bedroom is more important than anything. You came to me crying, Seer1, help me. I want my dick to be increased. I want to have a dick because there is nothing there. It's flat, very small like this. Please come ask me your question. Papa, you don't look good when you're upset. Of course, it's some idiot that like making me upset. Me, when I come here, I don't look for people's trouble. I talk about important things, you know. I talk about things that pertains the country. But some idiots who are not even men want to come here and jump up and down. Ah. PF want to postpone next year's election. I've already said it. It is now in the hand of opposition to say, we are not going to allow that to happen. We are not going to allow that to happen. We are not going to allow that to happen. Whether COVID or no COVID, because you are campaigning during COVID, we must also have election. I like the way this guy talks. No fear, no nothing. Of course, who am I going to fear? You know, Godfather. Why is Chitalo Chilife not stepping down? Because Edgar Lungu is protecting him. Edgar Lungu was supposed to suspend him. If Edgar Lungu suspended him, he was not going to have the audacity to go to court and intimidate the court with cadres. Because PF is rotten. Everyone in PF is rotten. Everything in PF is rotten completely. You promised to talk about life after death. Okay, that's another topic that I'm going to handle. Tell PF to reopen school. Of course. How on earth, where? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something that you don't know. Where is it? Where is it? Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Where is it? Zambian landscape. I saw this in Zambian landscape. These are pages that I love to follow in Zambia. Look at this. Look at this. PF is failing to open schools for students. Students are future of Zambia. Students are future of Zambia. PF is failing to open school. PF is saying there is COVID in Zambia. PF is campaigning in number. Look at them. Look at them. They have gathered in number. Look at them. No social distancing, no mask. Look. All these children, none of them is wearing mask. PF is a wicked government. They want all these people to die of COVID. Look at them. They gathered them so that they can die a lot in COVID, so that by next year they will postpone the election, saying people have died a lot in COVID. Look at them. PF is failing to open schools. Look at it. This is PF. They are campaigning. Look at that old idiot there. This man is old enough to tell the president the truth. Look at the fool. He's carrying microphone and talking to innocent people, exposing them to COVID. Look at them. Look at them. Look at these children. Look at innocent children. PF is exposing them to COVID. PF is gathering in thousands, but they are failing to open the school. They are afraid. They are saying, if we can open Wunza, children are going to protest. When the protest starts, children are going to protest. And they knew that if Wunza was open, during that protest with Pilato and the B-flow, it was going to be a bomb. And they are afraid to say, if we can open school, protests can start from the school. That's why they are saying we want people to learn from e-learning because of COVID. You closing school because of COVID, but you are making campaigns in thousands without social distancing. Edgar Lungu, where is your brain? Do you think that Zambian people are fools? That they can't see? Or you think that they are still under do as I say spell? You can't see that whatever gimmick you are playing, they are seeing it openly. Open the schools for them. Let them go and learn. There is more social distancing in school. In fact, it's easy to control social distancing in school in bars than to control it in the campaigns that you are doing. Edgar Lungu, be wise sometimes. You know, sometimes remove your ego, remove those people that are advising you, remove them and listen with your brain. Open it. Open the school. Open schools. Let them go and learn. Let them learn with social distancing. Here in South Africa, where COVID is so high, schools are open. People are going to school. How much more in Zambia where there is nothing? Where you are able to gather in number. You put your your interest, your greediness ahead of the future of Zambia. Those children that you are denying school now, they are the future leaders of Zambia. You are denying them school just because you want to win election next year, which you cannot win. You are denying them school because your children are not in those schools. Those children are missing semesters. You are gathering in thousands. You gather in campaign in thousands. You gather in campaigns in thousands. But you are failing to open a school that can easily implement a social distance. And you are telling them, we want you to do e-learning. Did you buy data for them? You are failing to pay council workers. Police are getting peanuts as salary. Nurses are getting peanuts as salary. All the money have been stolen by your party and stored abroad. You are failing to pay good salary to people that are working for the government. Are you able to give data for those children to do e-learning? What a fool. Yeah? What an idiot. Zambia is a laughing stock. Today, as I'm talking to you, you are saying we cannot open the school because we need social distancing. Chilufia Chitalu went to the court to campaign. Hundreds of cadres loaded, no social distancing. And you call yourself a president. My brother, wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Zambian people are no longer fools. Zambian people are so wise. Next year, they will teach you a lesson. And don't try to postpone the election. If not, we are everywhere now. What is Zambia? If not, and the war that your party is trying to create in Zambia, where they are beating everybody, they are causing chaos everybody. When it starts, we are going to fight it. You will know. Even you will run, but we will catch you. And we are going to teach you a lesson. Give me your question. Give me your question. This time around, people are drinking in bars and schools are closed. Why should you close school? It's easy to control crowd in school. You know, when students are learning, they sit differently. It's more easy to control them than to control the campaign that you are doing all over. What rubbish. Mollis Mbewe say, I'm proud of your truth. God bless you. Barbara, we love what you are saying. God bless you. Thank you. Even phones for e-learning. Of course. If Edgalung is failing to pay police proper money, the police is using like tissue paper. He used them like tissue paper, but he's failing to pay them good money. He's failing to pay them nice salary. He's failing to give them nice houses where they will stay. Go to Sikanze camp there and see how police are living like animals in their own country and serving their own country and serving their motherland. They live like animals. They sleep on the floor. If he's failing to take care of them, is he going to buy phones for the student to learn e-learning, open schools, open bars? Any question? Seer1, some people hate you because you speak the truth. Of course. I can't stop saying the truth. I love saying the truth. Truth is my oxygen, you know. I love to say the truth. When I say the truth, I feel happy. Why can't you just kill these people? In Godfather's group, there is what is called abuse of power. We don't abuse power. That's why when you hear somebody saying, I remember in Zambia, I tried to kill some other people, and when I did accident, Godfather protected them. And by the time I was asking him why this guy didn't, I said, you know, don't abuse your power. Don't use emotions. If you hear somebody say, and Seer1 did the accident, I survived it. You didn't survive it because you are prayerful or because you are powerful. You survived it because Godfather protected you. That's why most of them, I even called them on phone to say, I was nearly about to harm you, but Godfather protected you. I told them. We don't abuse power. Like when I talk about PF people and so on and so forth, it's not difficult to harm them. It's not difficult to kill them, but we cannot abuse power. I've desired several times in Zambia to do that, but Godfather protect them. Godfather said you can't use your emotions. That's why you can see some people jumping up in Zambia to say, and Seer1 wanted to kill me. I escaped it because of my prayer. Prayer what? Are you more prayerful than the people? If I start mentioning the names of prayer warriors in Zambia that I met praying on the mountain, I knocked them there, they died there. Then what? Who are you? What do you pray? Come on. So, what are you going to do if they postpone the election? It's you people in Zambia that must rise up and say, we are not going to allow postponement of election. Malawi did it. We shall do it. And you can see what is happening in Malawi today. Malawi, they have waken up. Malawi is no longer fools. Even the president, you can see that there was a protest in Malawi because the new president did something that they don't like. They rose up and protested. Malawi people have taken over power from politicians. That's what must happen in Zambia. By the time they say, no, we are not going to do election, hey, you will do it by fire, by force. If you are campaigning in COVID, we must also do election in COVID. Are you using Jehovah power or Godfather power? I use two of them. It's true because the Bible says people perish because of lack of knowledge, of course. What this apologies, it's part of confusion in PF. Everything in PF, I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Everything that I said will happen to PF is happening. And it's not going to stop. Even the president, they don't know what is happening to them. Even the party, they don't know what is happening to them. They are all tired. They don't know what to do. With Mulenga, is this life, Papa? Yes, this is life. Papa, how many ministers in PF are corrupt? All of them. Anything PF is corrupt. Corruptest. There is a corruptest government in the whole world today. All of them are corrupt. There is no single one that is innocent. Seer1, give us hope. Who is going to win 2021 election? But I've told you already, HH has already won it. Even the witch doctor in Malawi told them the same thing. Who are behind the gassing? People want me to say everyone already know the people that are behind the gassing. If it was opposition that was beyond the gassing, by now, today, as we are talking today, by now, opposition was going to be in prison. So if government is failing to prosecute the people that were behind the gassing, okay, use your tongue and count your teeth. It's a parable. Why is it taking too long? The first lady has not been seen in public. The first lady is not happy. What is happening in Zambia? She's not happy. Not even a bit. She's not happy. That's why I said by the time election is coming, even the wife to the president will not vote for him. She has seen it. She has seen it. She's tired. She's shy to come out in public. The way she used to come out. If it was before, by now she would have come out and appealed already. But she can't come out. She's shy. She's tired also. One thing about that lady is, she's a lady she's a good lady. But sometimes good lady, they find themselves in the hand of Jonko husbands. I see people who are saying, HH will not come to this place. HH will not come to this place. And they don't even know. This is what happened when a president surrounds himself with fools. When a president surrounds himself with idiots, they make stupid decisions on behalf of the president. When a president is driving and people are saying, woo, 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 it's not a crime. It's not. It's not a crime. It's more like when footballers are playing football in the pitch, and if you listen very well, you can see footballers are playing, the fans are saying, woo, woo, woo. Are they going to sue the fans? Because no, because they are showing their anger. They are expressing themselves. If the president is wise, he was going to see that I don't want to give him advice. If I give him advice now, he will copy it. But because he has surrounded himself with fools, they are making sentiments that are decampaigning PF. They are making sentiments that are destroying PF. He allowed them. He thinks that they are doing the right thing for him. Bowman Lusambo stands and says, this place is a no-go area for HH. You forget that HH is a Zambian. This is what happens when you surround yourself with fools. People booing the president is not bad. It's a sign to show what is happening. We don't love it. The president is supposed to calm down and relax. After some time, go back to that place and ask them, what is it that I'm not doing right? Just because a president was booed, Bowman Lusambo, that idiot in the copper belt, he thinks he owns copper belt. He's HH will not. This place is a no-go area for HH. Look at an idiot speaking. He don't even know law. He don't even know anything. He don't know anything. And when we thought that maybe that there is only one fool that will speak in PF about this, another fool rose. Huh? another one. And again, I heard GBM. Huh? This side will be no-go area for HH. I even heard people in Lusaka, PF people in Lusaka, saying Lusaka is a no-go area for HH. Where does HH stay? The kind of leaders that are ruling Zambia, you can laugh. You can laugh. Even if you don't laugh, you can laugh. You are telling somebody that is staying in Lusaka, say Lusaka is a no-go area for you, but it's already in Lusaka. In a good country, in a nice country like this, the whole entire PF was going to resign and say we have failed the country because all of us are idiots. we are fools. We don't know nothing. So, but how can you say somebody who is staying in Lusaka is a no-go area for Lusaka? GBM is a no-go area for this. Relax. You have lost the election. I'm telling you the gospel. I know what I'm talking about. I speak with confidence because I know what I'm talking about. You have lost the election. You should be making peace with the people of Zambia. Edgar Lungu won election with 100 and something thousand votes last year, and people voted him because of SATA. People voted him. True PF members voted him because they thought this is our Messiah. But along the line, 6 years down the line, Edgar Lungu has chased SATA's people, through Green, through those guys that are PF founders. Edgar Lungu has chased them. Edgar Lungu has destroyed the economy. Millions of people are crying. Council workers are crying. Nurses are crying. There is no employment. Youths are angry. That's why they are called disgruntled. People are crying. People are suffering in Zambia. There is load shedding. Millions of people are tired. Imagine how many millions of people that want to vote for HH next year. So you can see, you can do the mathematics. Even if you are a blind follower, you can see that this guy is gone. Talk about Malawi. We are here. God bless Malawi. You must give your president a chance to work. Give him a chance to work. Give him a chance. He just took over power. You are only going to protest if you see that he has failed. Give him a chance, Malawi people. Seer1, your laughter can make you Lungu cry. Cry, babies. Of course. It's ridiculous what is going on in Zambia. Of course, it's unbelievable. But I've realized that is just because Edgar Lungu has surrounded himself with fools that don't understand politics. They think that intimidating people will make people to vote for them. No. The more you intimidate people, the more they are in their house crying, waiting for opportunity to vote. You can intimidate them today, but on the day of voting, you will see. And once you leave power, it happened in MMD. Where is, what is the name of that Rupia Banda's son? He was so arrogant. William Banda. He was so arrogant. He was an arrogantist. Bowman Lusambo is nothing. The day he lost election, didn't people go to burn his house? This is what happens. That's why wherever you find yourself, calm down. Don't be too show yourself like star, like the way Bowman is doing. They will burn your house next year when you lose the election. Relax and start making peace with people. It doesn't end in election. It doesn't end in politics. There is life after politics. There is life after UPND. There is life after PF. There is life after NDC. There is life after being a leader. So that you can enjoy your life after you win. Even as the Jehovah's Witness, we vote PF out. Me, I'm seeing a lot of Jehovah's Witness. They are voting for the first time in the history of Zambia. They are tired of crooks. They are tired of a president that steals road from Nigeria. And they post it in Zambia. I say, my government is committed to John F. Kennedy to build the road. There is no road in Zambia. You are not building any road in Zambia. You are building bedroom sleepers. Road that will not last for 2 years. And you and your people are rich because of those corrupt roads that you are building. Okay. Any question? Papa, please help Zambia to hold the election next year. Of course. Believe me, the day they will announce to say, let me tell you something. You can capture this clip and keep it for yourself. The day they are going to announce that they have postponed that election, I'm going to Nigeria to Godfather. Believe me, don't provoke. Don't go that side. Don't go that side. Do election next year. We want to see something. I reply to WhatsApp, but there are too many WhatsApp messages that come to me, so you can continue sending me WhatsApp messages. And there are many people that are afraid, people write me message, they say, Seer1, they say that when somebody collects miracle money from you, they die. People die, even if you collect miracle money from Jesus. Even if you don't collect anything from Jesus, you die. If it is your turn to die, you will die. I don't kill anybody. Miracle Man does not kill anybody. Those people that collect ring from me will tell you, many of them are even 80 years old. They are still using the rings. They are still alive. They don't sacrifice their children. They don't sacrifice their brother. They don't sacrifice their sister. If you chose to believe what media is writing about Seer1, that's your own concern. I know I don't lie. If you come for miracle money, do as I say. You come for ring, whatever you want, I give to you. You use it. What is important is that don't use the result of the ring, the result of the miracle money, the result of whatever to manipulate poor people, to manipulate innocent people. If you do that, Godfather is going to make you poor. Godfather is going to kill you. Godfather is going to harm you. It's not my own concern, That's why I encourage people, before you come to me, Seer1, I want to be rich. Seer1, I want this, I want that. Sit down and ask yourself, are you willing, to live a life like Seer1? Are you willing to use what you receive to help the poor? Use what you receive to help people? Are you willing? Not when you receive miracle money, you start looking for somebody that offended you last year. You want to take them to prison. No. You use what you get to help the people. Remember, I don't have any representative in Zambia or anywhere in the world. If you want something from me, that is my number. That is the only number that I have. That is the only number that I have. That number that I've pinned there, that ends with 44, that is the only number that I have. I don't have any other number. Those people that tell you to say, they send money for us in Zambia. I don't have any agent in Zambia. They are stealing your money. I don't have any agent in Zambia. They are stealing your money. Please, don't send your money to anybody in Zambia saying he's close to Seer1 or he's representing Seer1 or he's son of Seer1. No, don't send your money to them. Please. Any other question? Are you going to talk about meditation and the imagination? You have joined us late. I was already talking about it before we went into politics here. Talk about Eso Chilu. Eso Chilu, is an elderly person. These are people that have put their stomach ahead of integrity. Somebody like that would have resigned, would have resigned on moral ground because of so many scandals that happened in the last year's election. You must learn something from what is happening in Malawi. Resign, Papa, you are too old, Somebody like Edgar and the other young people, they are going to use you, and tomorrow they lose the election, you go to prison with them. No, resign. Resign, Papa, you are too old for these things, Please, I need your WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is here. I've pinned it there in the comment section. Remember, if you are not following this page, make sure that you follow it. Talk about Inonge winner. All these people must go and relax. These people must go and sit down. What is going on? Are you going to be live on your channel? Please. Next week, Saturday, I will be live. We have come in partnership with Limpopo TV. I explained it before. I said, because we don't have enough programming, what did we do? We join hands. Now we have opened a TV station called Limpopo TV. From this Saturday, I am going to be there live every Saturday, 9 p.m. talking to you. Find it. Find Limpopo TV on DSTV. And those of you that are on public channel, we are also going to bring it on public channel so that you are able to access it without DSTV. I've already spoken about it. It's there already. Many people are watching it and many people are telling me. Is HST going to be president next year? Of course, you can see it. That's why many years ago, let me say something. Many years ago, when you talk about HH, you can see everybody, including me, we don't like him. But anywhere, even if Mweban to post something about Bali, the likes, Bali, everywhere. It's like Bali, everyone is seeing Bali as Messiah. Bali posts something on his Facebook page. Everybody, Bali. Everybody. They are beginning to love him. Everybody is beginning to love him. So, that is what is happening there. Where is your current location now? I am in Limpopo, South Africa. Talk about Rosemary. That's also one idiot that is using my name to steal money. Rosemary Muyobo. Using my name to steal money. I do not know anybody in Zambia that represents me. Please, stop making mistake of sending your money and being crooked. Are you going to come back to Zambia if UPN win? I said it before. I'm not coming to Zambia. What am I coming to Zambia to do? In Nigeria, there I am building a $1 million house for my mother. If I want, I will go and stay in Nigeria. Instead of me to come to Zambia and stay in Zambia, I go and stay in Nigeria. You are going to see it for yourself. $1 million. That's why people who say, Seer1, this, Seer1. You don't know nothing. I don't like to brag. I don't like to talk about all these things because all these things are earthly things. House, cars, all these things are earthly things. I just love to live a normal life like the way I am today. Instead of me to come to Zambia, I go and live in that house there that I'm making for my mother there. Watching from Zambia, Kalobo, God bless you. I'm in Mokopane, Sydney. God bless you. Mokopane, Limpopo, God bless you. Very soon, church is going to open. We are all going to meet dance again. I perform my miracles, you know. Glory, glory, glory. ZNBC. Who is watching ZNBC? Are there still people that watch ZNBC? That useless station? Don't waste your time watching something that is 100 meters backward. Are you working under UPN? I'm too big to work for a political party. UPN is too small for me to work for them. I don't work for political party anymore. After what happened with PF, I decided even now, I don't. People from UPN, the officials, who say, hey, Seer1, who have heard what you did for PF, help us this. I said, no, I don't want to help a political party again. You must go and compete. It must be a fair competition. You must compete. The election, there shouldn't be any spiritual thing involved. People must vote openly. You know, I'm not working with, I don't even have the phone number for HH. You know, I don't even have phone number for any political party. People send them to me to say, call them. I say, for what? I can't call them. I don't have time. I have time to work with anybody because all I want is that I put Zambian people in trouble. I want to help Zambian people to get out of trouble. By the time they announce the election winner next year, then I can breathe. By now, it's eating me. If I drink, I don't get the taste of the drink. If I eat, I don't get the taste of the drink. The food, when I see what people are going through in Zambia, I remember that I'm responsible for that. I feel so mad. I feel so guilty. You know, I feel so embarrassed. I don't have peace of mind. That's why you see me fighting tooth and nail. When PF is out of power, then I will know to say my hands are clean. I will go to Godfather and say my hands are clean. I will tell God my hands are clean. Anything that is happening in Zambia now is not my concern. I put them in a mess. I want them to come out of a mess. Papa, please help me. I easily forget what I study. Okay. Are you second to Godfather in Africa? I am not second to Godfather in Africa. There are people who are Godfather. When you talk about Godfather, I'm too little there. I'm not even among the disciples, those who are close to him. I am just a member. There are people who are there, who are close to him. People who are 24 hours with him, people who are our senior. They are our senior there. I'm just a small boy there as a member there. If I go there, I humble myself because there are people who we call the donors of powers. How many weeks is remaining for water to reach Kariba? PF is a liar. They survive in lying. So forget about Jagaban. Open a church in Dubai. I'm going to open a church in Dubai very soon. PF is lie. Who believed them? PF is a lie. It will take how many years for water to go from Kariba to where? Forget those idiots, please. Jagaban, man of truth. God bless you. William Munyaba. Jagaban, man of truth. Thank you. But you think if a church comes to power, things are going to change. Let me tell you something you don't know about Zambia. As I conclude, there is no country in Southern Africa that is richer than Zambia. Even Zambia can run without a president and still be successful. Just like the way it's running now. Who is Edgar Lungu? Edgar Lungu is a sleepy human being. He don't even have control over anything. That's why you can see his cadres are behaving anywhere. He's afraid to talk. He cannot talk. Zambia is running autopilot. Zambia is running on its own. Zambia is just moving on its own. There is nobody there controlling it. You can see it. I said it. If HH wins election, even a baby of 10 years old can rule Zambia and rule it nicely. If HH wins the election, the first thing he's going to do, arrest all the PF leaders. Those guys are rich. PF ministers are richer than the country itself. Imagine where a minister awarded the 17 million US dollars to a company that does not exist. In a normal country, that minister by now is supposed to be snoring in jail. Those guys are rich. Those roads you see at the Galungu post there, those roads can cost 10 million US dollars. They will tell you it has costed 100 million US dollars. They will pocket 90 million US dollars. That's why those guys are they are rich. That's why they don't care about the poor. You can die if you want. They don't care about you because their pockets are full. If HH becomes a president, what does he have to do? Arrest them all. Believe me, if those guys within a month can return all the money they stole and took abroad, Zambia will be London. You will see that the debt you are saying you have can be paid. Because those guys, they have the money is there. They have stolen it. It has gone. It has gone to different accounts. Eddie Kalungu, in one of the leaked audio, said, "I am seeing the deposit, huge deposit inside people's account." After saying that thing, how many people have been arrested for those deposits? None. Because it's a papa corruption, Jagaban of corruption. So if all those monies are brought back to Zambia, I'm telling you, this is just one idea. If all those monies are brought back to Zambia, believe me, Zambia will, even the salary for workers in Zambia will increase automatically. Believe me, individuals in PF are richer than the government itself. PF officials, they are richer than government itself. I don't know what they're talking. And after that, what else must be done? There is this gold. Do you know Ghana was surviving on gold alone? Ghana was developed on gold alone before they discovered oil. Do you know that Zambia can start producing gold and forget about copper? I have gone to different countries all over the world. I have never seen a country like Zambia that is blessed like Zambia. I was in Zambia. We are doing exploration. Just digging something small like this. Digging something small here. You find copper with high grade. You find gold. You find emerald. Zambia is too blessed, but it's being ruled by idiots, thieves, greedy people. That's why Zambia is not blessed. So it's easy for Zambia to prosper under Hakainde Hichilema because he arrests the criminal, bring back the money, invest in your country. Zambia, the population is too little. Everyone in Zambia can be getting salary. Even those who are not working, they can be getting salaries. But the only people that are eating it are criminals. Those people who are in PF, they are very close friends to Edgar Lungu. They are the people looting it. They are the people looting it. Edgar Lungu preferred to buy a private jet to be flying up and down like a butterfly, but failing to invest in his country. You know, Edgar Lungu is willing to buy a private jet when country is struggling. You know, imagine if there was no COVID. Edgar Lungu would just be visiting Zambia. He visits this one, pure, he has gone to this place. Pure, he has gone to, he's a visitor. He visits Zambia. That's why he wanted the private jet. That money that you used to make private jet, why didn't you invest it in Mulungushi textile and create business for people? Why didn't you invest it in gold? Build a gold processing plant. It's very easy. Even the 2-point-something million we are talking about is nothing because mining gold in Zambia is very easy. Because Zambia is so blessed that you don't need to struggle to find the gold. That's why the cadres were able to mine the gold and sell the gold even before it came in public. Imagine if government invested a little bit of money, millions of Zambian children will be employed. People will be getting millions. Sam Simfiri is using your name to steal money from people. That idiot is being followed. It's been guys are looking for him in Zambia. They are going to catch him very, very soon. They are already following him up and down. Our country is rich. God help us with a good president, of course. You know, you people laugh at Nigeria. You call Nigeria Boko Haram. You call Nigeria all sorts of things. Nigeria is corrupt. I know that our leaders are corrupt. But when they want to develop a place, they will develop it. Please, take your time. You are watching me now. Check Google. Google about Nigeria. Look for places ask for posh places. There is no country on earth that has more private jet owners than Nigeria. Google it. It will show you. They are there. Why? Because our politicians are corrupt. They steal. After stealing, they invest it in our country. Believe me. Dangote is not a clean man. He was corrupt. But he invested in our country before he started investing in other people's country. Dan Tata, who is the richest person and second richest person in Africa, is a Nigerian. Why? They steal from us. They invest it there. Zambia can as well copy that. If you want to steal, you invest it in your country. Not taking it abroad. You use it to develop Dubai. You use it to come here and buy houses in South Africa. Houses that you are not going to stay. Next year, I'm going to be taking the police one by one to your houses. They are going to lock up the houses, sell them and send back the money to Zambian people. Zambian people are suffering. You are busy buying houses in South Africa. Idiots. Papa, which man of God is under PF? All those people who are not talking in Zambia. What are those? When you talk about men of God, who are these men of God you are talking about? Me, I don't see any man of God in Zambia. Not even one. They are all cowards. They all preach Jesus. The thing you must know is that if I come to you today and say I want to preach Jesus to you, there is nothing I will tell you about Jesus that you have never heard before. Even if I come with the greatest English, London English to you to preach about Jesus, there is nothing I will say about Jesus that you have never heard before. If I come to talk about hellfire, you have already heard about hellfire. If I come to talk about heaven, you have already heard about heaven. Then why must I come and start telling you Jesus every day? Men of God in Zambia are not supposed actually to be preaching Jesus. We know already. There is nothing you preach today that somebody has not preached. We have heard all the preaching now. What we need to hear now is the truth. There is no truth in Zambia. Men of God are compromised. Men of God are quiet. The same way they are quiet, NGOs are quiet. NGOs are compromised. If there is an NGO in Zambia, if there is a real man of God in Zambia, Dr. Chitalu cannot be intimidating the judges and the magistrate and intimidating the court ground with useless cadres. And none of them will talk about it. They are all quiet. They are all afraid. As a man of God, you are a false man of God if you fear. Elijah did not fear. Elijah confronted Jezebel and defeated Jezebel. If you are afraid, you are not a real man of God. If you are afraid, you are nothing. You are an idiot. If you are afraid, you are a fool. The only preaching that's supposed to be happening in Zambia now is telling Zambian people the truth. Because the Bible says, you shall know the truth. The truth shall set you free. Tell them the truth. The NGOs in Zambia, they are quiet. They are getting salary from United Nations and doing nothing. Why should a minister carry cadres to court to go and intimidate the magistrate and defile the holy land of court, and everyone is quiet about it? What are you talking about? Which man of God? Which man of God in Zambia? There is no man of God in Zambia. They fear. Character of a man of God is they don't fear. They don't fear. They only fear God. They don't fear anybody. Those people in Zambia, who are they? Which pastor? Mention one prophet in Zambia. Mention one bishop, one apostle. Nothing. There is nothing there. I even heard one of them was say, Seer1 is insulting us. Seer1 is defiling us. We are going to engage the embassy to have Seer1 arrested. You are an idiot. You are a fool. Come with your arrest. Let me see. There is nothing. You are nobody. You are not. That's why there is not even a single man of God in Zambia that has an impact all over the world. They end there as local champions because they side with people that are oppressing the poor people. They side with them. They side with them. They don't speak for them. If there is a true man of God, believe me, PF, listen to me. I am the only man of God that they listen to. Here, how many people we are watching? Over 7,000 people we are watching. They all listen to me. They want to hear what I want to say. There is no man of God in Zambia that they listen to because they know that all of them are cowards. They have nothing to offer. They are compromised. They are oh yes prophet. Yeah? How on earth can you go be there and you are seeing a minister that is facing corrupt charges going to court with cadres, and cadres went and disrupt the court and it has been adjourned. Judges are afraid to execute their duties because they are afraid of cadres, and you call yourself a man of God. There is no man of God in Zambia. Forget it. Forget it. That's why all of us, that's why if there is people that if you want to go to church, you are in Zambia, you want to go to church, go to Catholic church. I've told you, go to Catholic church. That is the only true church that is in Zambia. The rest, useless. I'm telling you, if you are in Zambia and you want to go to church, go to Catholic church because they speak for the people. That's all. And that's why it's supposed to be there. They say the truth. They don't fear the president. The president feared them. That's why he went to give them $1 million. How many of these Holy Ghost fire churches has he visited to give $1 million? Go to Catholic church if you're in Zambia. It will save you. And believe me, at least if nothing, you know that when problem come, these people will speak for me. If you are going to Pentecostal church, you are wasting your time. There is no single pastor or prophet that is in Zambia. All of them are just useless. What of SDA? SDA, is so painful that if all this thing that is happening, a church is a member of an SDA church, but SDA church cannot speak. Even when a church is being subjected to oppression, SDA church is quiet. The children of Zambian people that are going to SDA, they are being oppressed. These children that are they are wrongly submitted to this e-learning. They are crying. SDA is quiet. SDA is quiet. Tomorrow a church wins election, then you say a president has come from SDA. What are you talking about? When will you wake up and realize that religion is useless? What is important is what we do to save ourselves. What we do to have good life here where we are today. No, we cannot involve ourselves in politics. SDA. What is SDA? They are quiet. I've never heard them open, even on this B10. I don't know their stand. They cannot speak. They cannot speak. They are quiet. But HH is their member. But the people that are speaking for the people is a Catholic. Even if HH is not a Catholic, you cannot see. White people have given you religion and you respect religion more than the truth. That's why Jesus went to perform miracle in the synagogue. When he arrived there, he saw a man whose hand was withered, and Jesus healed the man. And the people, the Pharisees and Sadducees, they are telling him, how did you heal this person on the day of Sabbath day? Jesus said to them, religion is useless. Who created the Sabbath day? Who is the owner of Sabbath day? SDA is a religious church. They say, we cannot speak, we cannot involve ourselves in politics. What are you talking about? If you cannot involve yourself in politics, that's why that Jongo Yongo boy is leading you there in Zambia. is destroying Zambia and you are watching. Very soon he will destroy Zambia completely. Let me see if Jesus will come from heaven and rule you there. If you don't want to speak. SDA. Rubbish. Seer1, greet Godfather for me. What about Islam? Islam is good. You know? Me, I would even prefer going to Islam to worship than going to church. If I was not Seer1, I was going to go to Islam because they are more organized. The way Sumaili, that idiot, that fool, the way she's intimidating Christians in Zambia, is she intimidating Muslim? No, because Muslims are united. They don't fear. They don't care. They don't fear. They fear nothing. Muslim is good. It's better. It's far better than those people who are in all the whole classes shouting Holy Ghost fire. All the whole, everywhere, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire, Holy Ghost fire. Things that you can see that is not working. Do you do one-on-one? Yes, I do one-on-one. Okay, I'm going to leave you here now. In case you have just watched this video, immediately after this program, make sure that you share this video so that everyone who did not watch today will watch and see what PF is about to do in Zambia regarding next year's election. And if you have not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe right now. Make sure that you subscribe right now so that anytime I'm live, you get notification. Anytime I post something, you comment, you get your blessing. I want to say that I love you so much. All the Jagabans all over the world, the fearless, we don't fear. We don't know what fear look like. We say the truth and we don't care. I want to say that I love you. May you be blessed. May God Father continue blessing you and protecting you. This one say, I'm in Botswana, but I would love you to help my business. Send me a message on WhatsApp. There is a number that I've pinned in the comment section. You have business, you want me to help your business to grow? Send me a message there. It's a +277 899 35144. That is my number there. You send me a message there on WhatsApp. I will tell you what to do. God bless you. I love you.